DynamicCardStore.com to get the cards. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save your points. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCardStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome to a squad builder video. I've been asked a couple of times to make a team around the 500 to 600,000 coins mark. So I've done exactly that. I built a team that's costing me at the moment on the time of recording this video, it's 612,000 coins on PlayStation and 617,000 coins on Xbox. However, there are two players that are a little bit inflated with price, which I will go through and I'll explain those two players. So at the moment, at the time of recording this, they're a little bit inflated, but as soon as the party bag SBC and or the icon SBC, either one of those run out, the player prices will definitely drop in price a little bit. So this is a kind of squad that I'm showing you now that you can kind of either work towards if you're just short of that 600k mark, or at least will be cheaper in about a week or so's time anyway. But without further ado, we're going to get into this team. We're going to start off with the keeper. Now, I have said to people very often, keepers of all shape and size are pretty darn terrible this year. But one keeper that's actually not too bad is Areola. A lot of people run with Pope, and this team you can also run Pope if you would like to. But I've gone with Areola just to mix things up just a little bit, because I think most of the teams and stuff that I would build and stuff, I seem to nearly always recommend Pope, just because I think he is one of the better keepers. He's actually now my main keeper in my main team anyway, just because he's no worse than anyone else. So Areola is the keeper we're going to go with. At right back, we are going to go with Dumfries. Now, this is the Dumfries card. That is a rule breaker, I believe, is the name of the promo. This guy's pretty good. I would recommend Kleber if you have him. However, if you don't have Kleber, then Dumfries is the guy to go for. I absolutely love the Kleber card, but obviously Kleber is not currently attainable. So if you cannot get the Kleber, then I would recommend getting this Dumfries instead. Very good card, very beefy boy. I would say a shadow on him and you're absolutely laughing. He's already got great physicality stats. He's already got good defensive, and his dribbling stats, by the way, are very good for, again, like a stronger player like him. So I think honestly it is a very, very good card to get, the Dumfries card, if you need that link and don't have the Kleber. Now the right centre back, there are a couple of different options here. The option I've gone with helps this stay at around 600k, but this is a card, sadly, that is no longer attainable. It's the only card that you can't get right now in the game, and that is Fofana's Future Star card. Now, if you don't have Fofana's Future Star card, I am going to show you and tell you some different players that you can put in there. But this guy would be the ideal person to put in. I really like this card. I think, again, he's really good. I've only used him in friendlies, but I do quite like him. Again, I would say a shadow, and you're absolutely laughing. If you'd rather just use an anchor, then that's absolutely fine. But this guy is very, very good. He was a really good card to get for free as well. Even if you've got his 84, I would just recommend putting him in there. For the sake of chemistry, there's a couple of players that need a little link there. But this guy's awesome. I absolutely love him. And again, it's the only card that isn't currently attainable in the game. So if you don't have him, I will go through some alternative options in a bit. At left centre-back, a very overpowered centre-back, one that actually I don't have in my club right now because I don't use him, so he goes into SBCs for me. But if you are in the need of a cheapish centre-back that's good, Joe Gomez, I'm sure it's no surprise. Okay, Pope didn't make it in, but Gomez has stuck through and managed to stay in this as well. Gomez is a great card. If you haven't used Joe Gomez and you are on a lower budget, this guy, I think at the time of recording, is about 8,000 coins. Again, will drop a little bit when SBCs and stuff are gone, but this guy is very, very good, very, very overpowered. He's like a cheap Varane. He really is quite good. So Joe Gomez is the left centre-back. At left-back, we're actually going with a new card that came out not too long ago, and that is the Inform Tierney. Now, it's his 84, I believe. I don't think he's got an 86. It's an 84. Yeah, he's got an 82 and an 84. But this Tierney card is fantastic. This guy's an absolute unit of a card. I used him in the free draft token I got on my second account, and he was really good. Honestly, he was an absolute beast. So I really recommend this card. Again, this guy's a little bit inflated right now. He's sat at around 100,000 coins. I expect him to drop to about 80 to 70k when informs and stuff aren't needed for SBCs. When that happens, I expect him to drop just a little bit. But this guy's really, really good. I do highly recommend him as a very, very good left back. Arguably, in my opinion, one of the best Premier League left backs that I've used this year. People like Reguilon and stuff, that What If card is very good too. Tellez is a pretty good left back in my opinion, but this is the guy. I think Tierney is possibly one of the better left backs in the game in the Premier League. Left centre mid is going to be a link to Tierney. It's going to be an Arsenal player, and it is going to be the ones to watch, Thomas Partey. Now, You can get his inform if you want, but his inform is a lot more expensive. So go for his one to watch card. I think it's that one there. Obviously, when you're picking it up, you'll know. But it is his one to watch card. It's cheaper than his inform right now because, again, informs are needed for SBCs. This guy's sitting at around 40k. Again, a very good card. This guy in your team will probably be a CDM. If you put a, what's it called? Not a shadow. I would put a shadow onto him. If you're looking to play him as a cam, you're a bit of a madman, but you can do that if you put a hunter onto him, but shadow and play him at CDM is the sensible choice there. But this guy's a unit, 94 stamina, very good in the air, very good in general, good passing, good stats, very good card. Next to him is the link off to Fofana, and that is a CDM, and that is our man Kante, one of the best players in this game. Oh, I can't put him in there because I've got his what if card. Let me just take him out real quick. But yeah, the Kante card is an absolute unit of a card. Base Kante was one of my favourite CDMs this year anyway. Honestly, would not leave my team unless I had got the what if version. So this guy is very, very good. I do highly recommend regular Kante. Again, at about 90,000 coins. Again, expect that to drop to about 70k as and when he's no longer needed for SBCs. High rated players right now are all sitting at a similar price. Kante, I think, will drop 10, 15,000 coins once the SBCs and stuff are done. Right centre mid, I'm sure it's not too much of a surprise to hear that we're going to be going with the link off to Dumfries. I'm sure people aren't too surprised to hear who it is, and that is going to be the Gravenberch card. The reason I've gone with Gravenberch is because he can play at cam. Honestly, I would say he's better at CDM, but again, with a hunter card, this guy is a very good cam card. This guy gives you a lot of versatility, and it gives you options as to whether you want to play with three sort of defensive midfielders, depending on your formation. A lot of people are sort of starting to run this 4-3-1-2 kind of 4-3-2-1 sorry kind of deal with the left forward, right forward. So I've kind of gone with a squad that sort of fits that sort of new-ish meta, I guess. And Gravenberch is an absolute unit. I do have his card. I don't know why it's showing as a concept card, but it is what it is. So Gravenberch will go in there. I've got a shadow on mine because I was using him at CDM. The right winger card, again, I'm sure it's not going to come as much of a surprise. Van Bergen. If you have Robben, go ahead and use Robben because Robben is a pretty decent card. But Van Bergen, unit of a card. Not the most physical player. It's why I've gone with the Hawk over just putting like, you know, something like a Deadeye or whatever, because his passing is okay minus his free kick accuracy. I don't think his passing is an issue otherwise. Amazing agility, very good balance as well. Again, 98 stamina is absolutely ridiculous. But I highly recommend this card. Again, it's a free card. You might as well do it. And it's a very good card and a free link off there. Again, same with the Kleber situation. If you have Robben, then go ahead and use him, just like I would say with Kleber. At striker, this man is an absolute hero. This man is one of the best cards you will ever use in FIFA for the price that he is. My card is currently a CDM. It's your main boy. It's your main man. 85 rated baby Suka. Now this guy for me in my current team plays as a left cam. He is one of the best strikers for the price he is I have used all year round. I absolutely love this card. You can get his prime for not too much more expensive, but I went with the baby because it fits in with the budget. But again, a hunter card on this guy, lone striker, play him in a pair, play him with wingers, play him with forwards, whatever. This guy will get you goals. 4-star, 4-star, an absolute unit of a card. One of my favourite cards I have ever used. I know there's a couple of people in the chat that aren't the biggest fan of his card. All I can say is from my experience, this guy is honestly insane. I love him. One of my favourite cards, as I said, that I have used this year. And at left wing, we're going to go with a link into Suka, and we're going to go with a new card that has just come out. Spurs fans, look away now. We're going with the 86 man of the match Orsic. Now, this guy looks like a unit. This guy, 3-star, 4-star. The only stinker on this card is 3-star skill moves. That's the only thing. He's about 100,000 coins right now, and I do expect him to drop a little bit when the hype of this card kind of dies down a little bit. But look at that card and tell me it isn't absolutely incredible. 99 agility, 96 balance, 95 stamina. Again, the passing stats are incredible. I don't get how they're only 83. The vision and long pass kind of do it a little bit dirty. 95 curve, which is a very important stat. Just throwing that one out there. 90 free kick accuracy, which is awesome too. 90 shooting as well, which is absolutely phenomenal. You can play this guy as a strike partner with Suka. You can play him the lone striker with Suka behind him as a cam. You can play him as a wide cam, a central cam. This guy can go wherever you want. Play him in goal. He'll probably do a half-decent job. He'll probably be better than Timothy and Neuer. I can promise you that. But honestly, this card I think is a real, I'm not even going to say hidden gem because it's not necessarily hidden. But the link to Suka, when I know how good Suka is, mwah, This is beautiful. I absolutely love it. I'm a huge fan of this squad. As a quick side note, as I said, a player to come in for Fofana, you could go with a Van Dijk. Could come in there and get the link off to Dumfries. The only stinker there is Kante then does drop a little bit in chemistry. Obviously gets the link off to Gomez as well, so Van Dijk is definitely on 10. The other option is any other French centre-back from the Prem. You're looking basically kind of at Laporte, who isn't my favourite centre-back. His rule breaker card apparently isn't too bad, but that is about 400k, so he's a pricey boy. But otherwise, an English centre-back of your choice, a Liverpool centre-back of your choice, a Chelsea centre-back of your choice. I think Fofana's the best option, gets all the links that he needs and is a very good card. Again, Van Dijk, not my favourite card, but kind of suits this job. A lot of people like Van Dijk as well anyway, and does add a little bit of a cost obviously to this SBC, bearing in mind again he is up in price right now as he is mainly being treated as fodder for icon SBCs. But that is this squad, this 600k squad builder. I love this team. I think this team is fantastic. Again, bear in mind Fofana's the only card that you can't attain right now. Obviously, you've got a few free cards in there. You've got the Gravenberch. You've got the Van Bergen. You've got some cheaper cards as well in the Areola, in the Gomez. Dumfries is less than 50k. Partey is less than 50k. Kante is under 100. Orsic is about 100 and something. And Tierney right now is at 100. But expect a couple of those prices to drop as well in the coming days/weeks. But that is it for this video. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this. Hopefully, you guys have wanted to like it. If you did want to like it, then please do hit that like button. It supports me, the video, and the channel out a whole bunch. If you're new to the channel as well, a subscription goes a long way. Please do hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on as well to be told anytime that we upload a video or indeed go live with a live stream. The next thing you'll see on this channel is a live stream at 3 p.m. later today, and then a video again tomorrow morning. But that's it for this video right now. Thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash those hands.
What? Nah, his name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, or say hello. Entertain, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty games, yeah, you already know. Hursty.